All on my lonesome once again. We are 5Alive. I am Hobby T. Thank you for hanging out here in the arcade one more time. Do not have Martin and Carissa here tonight. I am going on vacation tomorrow morning, guys. It is jam packed crazy in here for our toy fans. You know that for a living, I do toy prototyping, and I just got hit with a lot of work all at once, 2, 3 days before my vacation. So it's been a little nuts down here in the arcade, to say the least. So I'm going to tag up this video, and we'll get started back up here in a few minutes once everyone gets kind of aware that we're on and whatnot. So if you've watched any of Raw, SmackDown, or Fastlane, do not forget to hit up that chat. If we get enough people on tonight, we'll do a giveaway as we always do. Oh, awesome! All right. We'll get an echo chamber going here in a second. I won't hear it because it's on there. But good. All right, so hey, share the hell out of this, guys. If you're on right now, I can only assume that possibly Martin and Chris at the very least are on right now hanging out. So share this, share this, share this. Like I said, we go over 10. I'll do a giveaway. We got a couple cool things down here in the arcade. Right now, we got a lot to give away. Actually, some weird, cool, old school stuff. Got some VHS that I just picked up. Yeah, a bunch of cool stuff down here. Chris has been getting those pre-orders in, so that has just been insanity. Oh, I froze up here. Let's see what happened. Hello. Am I on? That's weird. I froze up. Now you got an echo chamber going. All right, guys. So I'll go tag this up. Like I was saying, speak amongst yourselves, and like I could do over here in the chat what you liked from this week, what you didn't like from this week. We all look at wrestling differently, so it's always interesting to me to see what people are into and what all's going on. We all watch it differently and for different reasons. All right. That's interesting. You can probably really hear me typing now because I put the microphone a lot closer to me. The quality of the podcast audio is going to be a lot better, but as I type, you're going to hear every click and clack, most likely. All right. What the heck is wrong? That's really weird. Interesting. Sorry, guys, not quite as exciting over here in the beginning as always. When it's just being by myself, I don't have Martin and Chris to vamp on about other things while I tag up the video. It's why we need a line director. So if you want to come in here and be a one-day line director like every other line director we've ever had. Yeah, that is Chris's watch. Hey, how you doing, Popcom? That's Chris's watch. It's his Yokai watch. Giving a shout out to my homie. And I got Zorak, the co-host, my Martin. Oh, nice. Khalil is in. How you doing, Khalil? Hey, buddy, I need you to email me and everyone else here. If you want to email, you got any comments or anything about the show, it is bobbyt.5alivevp@gmail.com. If you have any questions, comments, anything, you can also leave them here in the video. But Khalil, I need to get an email from you because you won last week, and I can't remember which email we talked to each other on last, and I couldn't find our old emails. So if you could, so I can get that code over to you. Khalil last week on our Saturday live show won a $10 Xbox currency gift card. So yeah, like I was saying, guys, in the chat, what did you like from this week? What did you hate? What did you just absolutely not care for? There was this week was all up and down. We did have a couple really great surprises. So if the audio is bad, please do tell me. I have the microphone a lot closer than normal. I didn't want it to be all the way over there. So all right, yeah, I'll throw my email in the chat there for you, Khalil. I swear to God, if I get any dick pics, I'm gonna be so mad. All right. So then also, hey, what's up? We got Ninja watching. Awesome. So hey, we got 8 people in. Two more guys. Two more people. I will do a giveaway tonight, and all you have to do is put a +1 in the chat. Um, we got that Space Ghost pop. I got some pint glasses. What else? We got some wrestlers. We got that Ultimate Warrior from last week. So let's get 2 more on. We get 10 people going. We will give away some figures. Yeah, man, Khalil, I know we're over here on the East Coast, brother. For us, it's really weird right now, weather-wise, because we have I live in Connecticut, so there's big mountains and then there's a huge valley. So the weather's very different from one place to the other. My parents got over a foot of snow. We got like 3 inches, and we're only a couple miles apart from each other. So really weird. Um, all right, guys. Yeah, 2 more. Also hit that like. We got that like button there. Flip that switch. Oh God, I wanted to talk about. I just want to make sure I get their name right here. It's a new wrestling podcast by a guy named Mike Janos. He is someone that I actually see quite a bit in a lot of the Hasbro groups that I'm in for Hasbro customizing. Great customizer. He just did a Tatanka that was awesome. It was the Tatanka with the full dress, not the headdress. Oh, did he have the headdress? I don't remember. But he had the paint on the face, and Mike was actually questioning himself as to whether or not he should go back and paint them to be perfectly straight, or because they were kind of rough looking. And my theory was, no, he's a warrior. He would have put them on by himself. And when you see pictures of them, they are kind of jagged. So it was just a little more accurate, gave it a lot better feel. So, all right. On my Facebook page, by the way, if you go over to target.com, you can track that sexy Dr. Ian Malcolm, the wounded version from Jurassic Park, the new pop. It's coming out tomorrow. I am like champing at the bit right now. Cannot wait. I want that damn pop, man. So, all right. So it's a Burning River Wrestling podcast. That is so like I'm saying, that's Mike Janos, guys out of Ohio. Another side story, the Dollop. They do something about the burning river in Ohio. It was so chemical filled at one point. The river was literally on fire. It was luckily came around the birth of the EPA, so they fixed that up pretty quick. But yikes on bikes, the water was on fire. So all right, guys. Hey, again, what did you like? What did you hate? And what did you just not care for this week? And really, we can start talking WrestleMania now. Fastlane is officially over, so now I feel as once Fastlane's over, we have a direct path to WrestleMania. Um, so, what matches do you see that have become obviously clear? We got a couple surprises. We have a title change. So there's some really good matches going. I am quite excited. It felt last week like everything was in disarray, especially over on Raw. This week it really kind of narrowed itself out. So that was really good. Was it WrestleMania 34 this year? All right. So I'm just going to finish this, guys. I'm sorry. Sorry, I can't really type and talk at the same time. My mother is actually really good with that. I can't do it. My wife's also really good at that. Not that guy. I even have to look at my hands when I type. It's relatively quick, but it's still like I can't like. No, not that cool. Sorry, guys. Oh, my typing talk. I'm losing viewers. Who would have thought? Where are the rest of the guys? So, Khalil coming in right now. Yeah, I do not have Martin Chris in here tonight. Um, I'm headed out on vacation for a week. At the last minute, I got hit with a pretty good amount of work that needed to be done for a company working on a fairly large license. I'll be able to talk about a little later. I can't right now. Um, yeah, yeah, Ninja Man. It's way harder to type and talk, man. So no, I had a lot of work to do this week. I just kind of got swamped, hit this last minute wall, and I mean, I really just got ready in 5 seconds before I came on. Didn't even. I'm still wearing the shirt I wore yesterday, guys. Like I'm really just nuts right now. But in the end, you guys are gonna get some really awesome action figures, and I'm gonna go on vacation. So that said, really busy. The guys weren't able to come over tonight to do the show, so it's just me tonight, and we're gonna start talking Raw once I'm done with this. But I just gotta type. Sorry. Raw result reactions. Live stream. That Roman Reigns bit was pretty good this week, but you know it's funny. You find yourself saying, "Oh, that Roman Reigns thing was good," and it's like, nah, no, it's not. It's all just a work, guys. Gonna cheat a little bit here. Does anybody here play WWE 2K18? I continually try to play. I don't really have a lot of time to play games, so when I sit down, it's got to kind of be bang, bang, bang. Um, this game is not that, man. The amount of loading is just beyond the pale. So, does anybody else play this? Am I missing out? Should I just really give this more of a chance? I just don't know. I feel like I'm really not doing the right thing, but it's just the freaking loading time. So rough. Yeah, 110 a minute. You got to be out of your mind. Do you know where I can get the old school WWF belts that come with the figures so I can put them on my wrestling pops? Now, which ones are you talking? So, I do get some belts from a Chinese. Oh, geez, it's just a replica company on eBay. I can't remember their name off the top of my head. I'll have to look that. Maybe I'll put that in the comments. But they do replica belts. You can get them for like $2 to $3 a piece. You get Winged Eagle. You can get the big belt. You can get a whole bunch of the WWE, the new title. But it's not the new WWE title that they make. It looks really good paint wise and the details good, but it's not a plate on a strap. It's actually just like a rubber strap. It's just painted really nicely. Actually, over here inside of the case, I have a couple on there just because I needed to fill in for like an AJ Styles belt and a few different belts. But I get those on eBay, and they do fit the pops pretty nicely. They're right there in the scale because they're from the Mattel line. So they're this size here, if you could see. Here, I'll pop this sash off of here. So this belt here, gotta talk to the microphone. So this belt here is the WWE Women's title, but it's really just a copy of the men's title. This is from the Jax line, and it's the big belt, and it's massive. But it's because the scale of these figures, the scale of the Jax figures was like 6.5 to 7 inches, whereas the scale here is seven. So, or I'm sorry, six. So it's like a proper 112 scale. Sweet, exactly what I'm looking for. All the ones you named. Yeah, man. I'll put the link up here in a little bit. Once we get a few seconds to get things rolling, I'll throw a link in there. They're pretty easy to find on eBay. They really are. This one came with the Sasha, so it's actually like a legitimate belt. But here, you know what? I'll grab it right now so you guys can see. Go around the camera here. All right, so this is the Daniel Bryan. I'm gonna try to talk loud. I don't know if you guys could still hear me here. This is actually a Daniel Bryan custom I did on the Jake the Snake body, but these are the replica belts that come with the plates. This was $4. I ended up getting two of the belts. Um, Here's the AJ Styles Mattel retro with the replica belt, and this is actually the replica belt here. If you could, I don't know if you could really see that. The computer's obviously over there. But size-wise, it's the same size belt. Everything lines up. It's the same. And these were, I think, $2 a piece. And that's how they fit on the figures. On a pop, let's see. Yeah, I mean, maybe it'd have to be one of the men's pops, but they would be fairly large on a pop, so I don't know. Hey, Jacob Luna, what's going on, brother? See exactly what I'm looking for. All the ones you named. Yeah, that so customs wise, that oh sorry guys, that Daniel Bryan is a yearly custom I do for the month of September. For Connor's Cure Month, we donate all the money to the Pediatric Brain Cancer. It's usually the V Foundation. But yeah, those go. I put them up on an eBay at the beginning of the year for the first one, and then everyone matches that price for that year. So we've donated quite a bit of money. It's really really fun, and helps out little kids with brain cancer. So you can't go wrong there. But yeah, so like everyone was asking before, the guys are gone. I am alone here tonight because I have vacation tomorrow. For pop collectors, I will be picking up some pops down there at Disney. I know I'm getting a golden collector, the Marvel collector from the movies Benicio del Toro. We're gonna get one of those for down here in the arcade. May pick up a second one depending on cost to do a giveaway. Also, there's the Orange Bird from Disney World. That's a flocked one, and an Abominable Snowman, which I'm really excited for. I hope I get to find that one. Some really cool Pandora stuff. But I am going to pick up a little, a couple things to put together, a little prize package. Next week's wrestling episode will be from the resort in Disney World. I'll be shooting from there. Might even go a little bit earlier because we don't really have to be beholden to a time, so we might be able to go 9 o'clock for Khalil, who wanted us to go on a little earlier, and then Saturday night will be on maybe 10:30, 11 o'clock, and that'll also be St. Patrick's Day from the Walt Disney World Resort. And that one, hopefully, I could get. I have Ryan Greenier of X of Novus Day and Thibaut Janowski. Actually, they're on a band now called Diana Drive. They've done some music for some of our past videos. We'll be with Gingerbeard, who is our Twitter director. We'll be with Beavis, who's been in past episodes, our gaming episodes. So it's going to be like a Five Alive road reunion. Going to do some wrestling stuff. That day we were dressing up in full NWO gear. It's going to be pretty good. We got a baseball game. So if you check out the Braves, Brave Spring Training on Saturday, St. Patrick's Day, and you look behind the plate, you may see me dressed as Macho Man and my buddy as Hollywood Hogan. And we're gonna have some. I got some black shirts, white shirts, and red shirts. So I'll have Wolfpack Hollywood. It's gonna be really, really good. All right, so Khalil chiming in here. Oh yeah, man, Jake Lunar. There will be some video. There's gonna be some really fun stuff. I'm gonna edit some stuff together, and like I was saying, we're gonna do 2 live shows from there with some giveaways running. So, yeah, Khalil saying he's not really that hyped for WrestleMania. He's expecting 2 matches that he wanted. He wants Seth to win, but he knows WWE will let Finn win and Kurt Angle versus Triple H. Um, I'm pretty excited for the female. For Charlotte versus Asuka. I don't think there's really a loser in this situation. Sorry, I'm looking at this because I'm really kind of just thinking. I think this is a disgrace, this Moolah thing. Chime in on the chat about that one if you know what's up. The fabulous Moolah is getting a. Now there's going to be the Andre the Giant Memorial Battle Royal and the fabulous Moolah Memorial Battle Royal. Now, if you know anything about Moolah, you know that in the past, she and her husband were allegedly, we don't, this is, I guess, all word of mouth. No one was ever convicted, but people who had been managed by her in the past and were booked by her in the past, she would prostitute them out without them knowing, steal money, get them addicted to drugs to keep them dependent, sell drugs to these people. Real carny behavior, and just the worst of the worst. And the minute they announced it, the internet just exploded. Like WWE, it's still we won't fault you if you back out now. Do not grit your teeth and bear it on this one, man. This is not a good look. Jimmy Snuka, Chris Benoit, Fabulous Moolah. Maybe you don't touch some of these people. Um, that is true. So we have Jamie Marshall, aka Arson Brothers Ninja. If you go check out at Arson Brothers over on Facebook and Twitter and Instagram. Love the Arson Brothers. We're gonna go see them on June 2nd. We'll talk about that in a few minutes. He said if he was here, we'd have an X-Pac. Dude looks straight up like X-Pac when he puts the bandana on. He's got the goatee going. We just got to get some wah 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 to look just like him. Uh, Yeah, women's battle royal, man. I think it's gonna be okay, but is it gonna be for anything? Is it gonna be like the Andre the Giant, where someone wins and then who gives a shit? Cesaro won, nothing really happened. Mojo Rawley won, nothing really happened. I believe they gave it to Big Show because I think they had to. Who cares? Like nothing really comes from it. Oh, did Braun win it or Baron Corbin maybe? I don't remember. That's there you go. Yeah, so it is looking like Nia versus Alexa for WrestleMania. I think they built this wrong. As always, there was a way to do this right and there's a way to do this wrong. They did it wrong. Um, they put so much investment into Alexa versus Asuka and then just kind of dropped it like it didn't matter or didn't ever really happen. And then now they're springing into a Nia angle. They have to do what they have to do. I understand that, but it just kind of seems short sighted and makes the Raw belt seem like less. Yeah, Corbin did win it. That's right. Corbin won the Battle Royal 1 year. Yeah, it was Corbin, Cesaro, Mojo, and Show. I think that was the four. And Big Show may or may not have won it. And I think they just kind of did it because they had to. Um, oh, my mother shouting out Stephen Hawkins. Yes, Dr. Hawkins. He is officially. The hardware has shut down. He has moved on to the next plane of existence. Stephen Hawking, I believe he was in his 70s. Wow, dude shouldn't have made it this far, and to do what he did, amazing. So, as we'll give it a moment of silence to Stephen Hawking. And now we're back to talking about wrestling, guys. So, but you could pretend that that was much longer. In my head, it felt like forever because on the air, everything feels like forever. I was saying we get 10 on watching at the same time. We will do a giveaway. We'll figure out what that giveaway is when the time comes. So let's snap in a fast lane. We're going to make this a short episode tonight. I'm going to kind of fire through a little bit. Got to get back to getting ready to leave here. I was in such a rush today getting ready for today's show, actually, that I completely jacked up my finger on the tripod. So I'm actually actively bleeding. I got some juicing on air, I guess, is. Okay. All right, so first match on Fastlane was in the pre-show and just kind of literally felt as slapped together as you can slap together, I guess figuratively. Um, Ty Dillinger and Brazongo go up against Mojo Rawley versus the Golden Rings, Chad Gable and Shelton Benjamin, and they lose via pinfall. So I'm happy that Raleigh eats the pin here. I don't understand the motivation if it's just to get a face on a pay per view to fill some time. Just didn't really feel right that he was there. More or less, okay match. A whole bunch of craziness ensues, and then Dillinger he gets a super kick and a tiebreaker to pin Raleigh. There you go. Yippee. Again, this is a nothing match. I don't really know why or where they were going with this. Meanwhile, the next night on SmackDown, they're talking about let's have a battle royal for who's going to be the tag thing. Well, this is where you had your chance. You had a pay per view to do that. Actually, you didn't have to do that on a SmackDown, so it just feels wasted. Um, all right, Shinsuke Mononuki versus Rusev Day. Again, really solid match, going back and forth. Exactly what you expected it to be. I liked it because these guys wrestled their kayfabe archetype perfectly. It was exactly what again you thought it was going to be. You get a flurry of strikes right into a Kinshasa 1, 2, 3. That's pretty much it. There was no way that Nakamura was going to lose going into Mania. So kind of a foregone conclusion. And it kind of stinks that Rusev had to be the one to eat that. Why couldn't it have been someone like I don't know Mojo Raleigh or who was the other jobber in there? Ty Dillinger maybe like anybody but Rusev. He's hot right now. Why would you kill that heat? Is this the classic tale of Vince being mad because he didn't create that heat? It just happened. Who knows? Who knows with good old Papa Vince? All right, we'll go right over into the chat. You think Alexa will start her own little group? Okay, so I actually have a working theory on this, and I feel like it's going to go one way or the other. Um, I think Sasha is a natural heel That's she has a heel gimmick. So does Alexa. It's just even if you started cheering for her, the things she does are heel. They're confused heel because one minute she's cowardly heel, then she's dominant heel, then she's monster heel. I don't understand. They really got to choose which direction they're going, and I think she'll be a much more quality character. What would really help her either become sneaky heel or, for that matter, cowardly heel is to get a group, and I think that group should be Absolution. Paige can't do anything. I was watching a couple nights ago, and she comes out and she just flails around, and it's like who really gives a shit, right? I mean, I don't get it. So she's eventually gonna have to go after this movie that they're filming about her either comes out or something, but she's got to go, and those two are gonna be left floating. Without a women's tag division, I don't see them really flourishing. Um, but at the same time, Alexa could use a little posse. I thought it was going to happen in the Elimination Chamber. If you look back at our Elimination Chamber prediction video, we actually talk about this. Now, the other route is Sasha could do this. Sasha is a heel, so it would be really great if she had a little stable like that. If not, Sasha should go into the club because her attitude fits. Also, totally heel. Just because you cheer them doesn't mean that they're not heel. Anderson Gallows are heel. So, I mean, I guess we'll see on that one. Um, yeah, Trevor Frick chiming in saying, "Does it ever even feel right when Mojo's there?" No, he's just the big doofus in the ring. I don't get it. I like some of the work he does when he does the cross rope work into the shoulder tackling, but everything else just feels very put on. I feel like I don't get it. I think they need to back him off for maybe 2 months after Mania. Maybe he disappears for a little bit and comes back. And my favorite gimmick on coming back: black tights. Black tights, black knee pads, black boots, and black elbow pads. And just he can build himself from there and see where he goes. As opposed to right now, he's trying to work the hype thing. He's wearing all these loud colors and doing all this stuff. Why don't you just go black tights, and as you feel a vest works or words might work or you get a catchphrase, then you incorporate it in instead of working it backwards where they wrote a catchphrase and then they tried to build a character around it. Build a character and make the catchphrase. And hopefully that's where they, at least how I feel, is the way they should go about it. Yeah, dude, Khalil Braun is awesome. I'm really loving Braun right now. Can we see Bray Wyatt join Braun for the tag belts? I guess that that could happen, but I don't know really. Bray is just kind of a rudderless ship right now. Another guy I feel who should just maybe disappear for about 2 months after Mania, and come back with Sister Abigail, or as the guiding force behind the Bludgeon Brothers, or if you really want to unite the whole gang. I mean, Rowan hasn't given up the sheep mess, so why wouldn't you? But I think honestly, signing Rose, going out and getting Rosemary, and then dolling her up as Sister Abigail, and we can all just look. It's wrestling. We can forget that Bray Wyatt is technically Sister Abigail. Just it never happened, and we can do this right again. We'll see. Yeah, Jamie Marshall saying he can come back as IRS Junior. Martin said the same thing actually. um, Yeah, Khalil, I think you may have to put that on my on the epitaph on my tombstone. Just who gives a shit. Yeah, in most cases, that's usually what ends up happening, and especially in wrestling. So, coming up next was the Randy Orton versus Bobby Roode. Um, Bobby Roode ends up losing this one. I don't know why they did this. Is it to just give Randy a final send off so that he can be a grand champion or whatever the hell they call it? I guess whatever, but why put it on Roode if that was the case? Why not have Randy Orton had? Why couldn't he have beaten someone else more recently than Bobby Roode? Have Orton win that tournament or something. Beating Rude for it just takes heat away from Rude, and why would you do that when you just pushed Rude so hard? Is it to get Rude a championship win at WrestleMania? If that's the case, again, why did it have to happen like this? Why did heat have to come from him to then give it back to him? It's 50-50 booking. It never goes anywhere, and it makes for unmemorable matches future going down the line. Um, oh man, Jacob Luna, you retracted your message. I just looked down and it said it. Man, come on. Yeah, there's Cena Taker if that happens. I guess I don't know. Again, I mean, this is a chance for Cena to, I guess, maybe turn heel for his final run, which I know is never going to happen. So whatever. And then I guess Taker does what? Taker wins, so he doesn't go out on a loss like he did. I guess I don't know. So all right. Yeah, Rude loses this one, takes an RKO. Uh, Yeah, basically, so Rude comes back in after losing. Jinder Mahal comes out to attack Orton. Then Rude jumps in, glorious DTs, both of them, and then walks off. So, are we going to see a three-way? Then, if that's the case, they're going to have so many multi-person matches, and they're just being so misspent. There's a better fucking way to do this, guys. I want to yell swears, but like I know my mom's watching right now. Yeah, exactly. That's the thing. Trevor Frick saying he loves Braun, but why destroy the tag team division by putting the belts on him? That's exactly what that would do. I don't feel like that would make the division better because you would have what everyone would view as inferior teams trying to wrestle Braun Strowman, who just flipped over a truck. And even in kayfabe terms, you couldn't make sense of the win or the loss. These guys have to be individuals or a faction. A tag team is not the way to go. Um, Yeah, so Luna said he dropped the phone. Sorry, buddy, but yeah, Jeff Hardy picking up a DUI. I didn't look at all the details, so I'm not going to comment on it just yet. I had seen it pop up from every website. I mean, I normally go to What Culture because I like Simon Miller and occasionally Cultaholic, although meh, they've been running Matthew, and I'm not the biggest fan of Matthew from Botchamania, as you guys may know. Oh, dude, we've been hitting 8-9. Dude, share with two more people. I will do this giveaway. This is killing me. It's like right there on the line. Um, so yeah, I don't know what all. I just know that he was very very drunk when he got pulled over, and that's too bad. I know he was on his road to recovery and all that, and he's had his problems in the past. We've all seen the Sting match. We've all seen just the video of them in the Waffle House or whatever it was, like absolutely insulting everybody and being fall down drunk. Hey, I don't know, man. I've been drunk before. I get it. I've never got a DUI, but hey, we all have our bad days. So let's move on from DUIs and back right on into wrestling because that is way more interesting and not sad. All right, so Natalia and Carmella defeat Becky Lynch and Naomi. Delete, Jeff. Yeah, I don't know to say. You know what though? DUI doesn't seem to be an issue. Jey Uso is still wrestling, um, so I don't really know to say that's too much of an issue. Yeah, no, Khalil, you're right, man. Braun with the tag belt, stupid. Unless they make it just Braun holding both belts to kind of gimmick up the belt, but that would be, I mean, on Raw, and we'll talk about this a little later. The Bar saying they want to move to SmackDown. Do they abandon their titles and someone like Braun wins it, and then you have to have a tournament or something to get it away from Braun? Um, but again, that just weakens your title when one person would hold two belts. It would make everyone else look weak if they lose handicap matches all the time. So, all right. So Natalia and Carmella defeat Becky Lynch and Naomi. Another who really cares here. Natalia is apparently grooming Carmella for something. Don't know what that is. She's already a heel. Maybe cat ears. It's cat ears. She just wants to put cat ears on her. Becky Lynch and Naomi via pinfall. So yeah, I mean, again, the burial of Becky continues. Why have Naomi lose a match again? I don't understand, and it doesn't matter. To go back to my earlier quote, who gives a shit? This was really a dumb pay per view, guys. This was really hard to watch. It was like it was a big SmackDown with an even bigger WrestleMania sign with even more points. to that WrestleMania sign. Oh, I'm sorry. Is that better? Well, let me look at myself in the thing. Maybe that's. Let me just fix this here. All right, that's good. I'm being Ronda Rousey. I'm just pointing. It's what I do. See how stupid that is, WWE? Nobody wants to watch that. Please stop it. And that's all this pay per view was sign pointing. Yeah, there is going to be a shakeup. Look, it would be good. I think if the bar go to SmackDown, I want to see Bar Usos. I want to see Bar New Day. I want to see a three-way Hell in the Cell where those three in it, an Usos penitentiary match, because they said they were going to go and bust out from the penitentiary or whatever it was. Um, no, I love the bar. That is my favorite tag team right now. That said, I did pick up a Revival 2 pack today of the new WWE figures. For those out there who don't know, the new lines are hitting right now. Chinese New Year is over and all the packages are shipping. So all the stores are just loaded every day with new toys. Tomorrow being Thursday is all new Pop Day, Pops and some figures at Target. And then Friday is going to be new stuff at Walmart, Target, all the places, usually Thursday, Friday. So get out there and check that out. Enjoyed Randy Orton's lots of pointing comment on Talking Smack. That was great. Yeah, no, they're even making fun of it at this point. Hey, you pointed to WrestleMania. Does that mean you can team with Braun? Yeah, exactly. Exactly. I'm pointing to a Yankee sign. I'm pointing to a Goofy dressed as Boba Fett. See how dumb this is? So, yeah, we're just gonna skip over the rest of that stupid Carmelo match. Whatever, some stuff happens. Usos New Day ends in a no contest, and this pissed me off. One thing I hate about old school wrestling is that it was always a damn no contest. There was always some crazy match that would end in a countout or a disqualification after like a 30-minute match. I want a pin. This case was exactly that. These two just destroyed each other in amazing promos. Big E loses it. The Usos are cutting good promos despite some stupid graphics that look like they came out of Microsoft Paint. I mean, this was really solid work, and it ends in the Bludgeon Brothers coming in and squashing everybody. What was the point? I just don't see where this is going, and I think that's Fastlane is this is just because you're going fast doesn't mean you know where you're going, and I think that's what happened here on this pay per view. So let's hit the chat real quick. Yeah, it all ended wrong, man. Oh yes, exactly. All right, Ninja. I absolutely love a good pun, and you just hit us with what's the point? Excellent. Excellent, excellent, excellent pun work, sir. Do like, share, and subscribe, everybody. That was so good. Um, all right, so yeah, again, this was a solid match. You were seeing really good Usos New Day spots, and these are two teams that just kick ass on a normal day. Then you get these clowns that come out and beat the shit out of them. Who cares? Um, all for what? This is. Is there going to be another three way? Is that what we're doing? Another three way at WrestleMania? You can't have any more three ways, guys. There's already two. There's already one with the possibility of two sitting on the card right now. So how are you going to keep going? It's this isn't an NJPW 3 day event. Yeah, Trevor Frick is making a really good point here. Yeah, it's all three ways because right now all of the matches that are currently three ways on or that seem like they're building towards a three-way here on this card should have happened at these last pay-per-views Elimination Chamber and Fastlane. That's where the three-way should have happened. So we had a clear vision of WrestleMania. So now within the 6 weeks between now and then, which is actually going to only be five event weeks, so five Raws, five SmackDowns, we are going to get an abbreviated version of that. So expect in 3 weeks to see if my WWE math is right. We're going to see first. Um, so last week we got the setups. This week we'll have a proper match between them and some shenanigans, and this goes for every feud on the card. There'll be some kind of shenanigans. Third week is where you'll see maybe a tag. Fourth week, more shenanigans. And then your fifth week is when you're going to see the big stupid tag matches where it's going to be like 4-on-4. And I hate go home matches. I hate those events so much. They never handle them correctly. Again, using the NJPW model. NJPW does it correctly, and they work on primarily house shows. So, guys, what's the problem? Yeah, it's all three ways. And the one match that's missing that I feel like should have happened, and it could go for the US title or it could go for the IC title, and that would be a ladder match, an 8-person ladder match to start the show. I feel like that match should start the show every WrestleMania. They've done it a few years. I think 31 and 32 they had done it. 31, Daniel Bryan wins it to start it off to win the IC title. That's where Zack Ryder, I believe in 32, he had won, or in 30, he had also won the IC title like that. Why not make that a yearly thing? And then you can get 8 people, and you don't have to have all these damn three-way matches. Especially, it should be the U.S. title. If they want to work this whole angle with the U.S. title as an open challenge, why not have it open to 8 people? Makes perfect sense. If you agree, disagree, hey, leave it in the chat. Tell me I'm wrong. Tell me I'm right. Tell me I'm a dum dum. Doesn't matter. Just like, share, and subscribe. Get some people watching. We'll do some giveaways. Get more subscribers, and we will do even bigger giveaways. All right. So yeah. I hate wrestling sometimes. So Charlotte Flair versus Ruby Riott. Another solid match. Becky and Naomi come down to even out the numbers. They get kicked out. Then so does the Riot Squad. They get booted out. So everyone's gone. Mike Chioda, comes out, big chested. Finish was really quick after that, actually. So Riot ends up on Flair's shoulders, and she whips her face first into the top turnbuckle and then hits a spear into a figure eight to force the tap. This is a really good finish, but I don't buy it on Ruby Riott. Ruby Riott is someone who used to take like fluorescent bulbs to the face. She's a really hardcore wrestler. She tapped really fast and really clean in the middle of the ring. No hair pulling, no even hitting back. So didn't really play to the character very well. Again, feels like really cheap booking, but at least it was a finish. It wasn't a dusty booking, so that I'm happy for that. All right. Next up, let's see. Scrolling. All right, so then Asuka's music hits, and here comes Asuka to challenge Charlotte Flair. And since then, it's all been Flair talking about, oh, I've been all over the world, and everyone asks, when am I going to fight Asuka? When is that going to happen? Who's going to win? So they get their answer. All right, so Styles ends up winning over Kevin Owens via pinfall. This match also included Juan Cena, I believe his name is, Kevin Owens, Sami Zayn, Dolph Ziggler, Poof, and Baron Sad Belly Button Corbin. He wins the title. This was actually another really fast match. A lot of really good spots. KO and Sammy just go at it. Sammy does lay down in the middle of the ring for KO and immediately tries to roll him up. The second KO comes down. Then the next night they're apparently okay, but we'll get into that real quick a little later on here. So we now have it locked in. AJ Styles versus Shinsuke Nakamura in the main event of WrestleMania. Well, second main event. We all know the first main event was written years ago. So, yeah, hip parade for that. All right, guys. Hey, we got 8 on. Do like, share, and subscribe. Hit it. And, it's Krang. I'm sorry if I just maxed out my microphone, guys. Ninja just made a great joke in chat saying that Corbin's stomach looks like Krang from the Ninja Turtles. Tells him what to do, just guides him around with a big frowny face. All right, so yep, Styles wins it. Really solid match. In the beginning, Cena AAs everybody, and then everyone comes in and whips his ass. So there was a spot fest at one point where everyone got it off. Not the worst match on the planet, not the best match on the planet. It gave us what we wanted. It was just very scatterbrained because when you have that many people all fighting for the same goal, they not everything that should happen in the match is happening. This would be a nightmare to watch live because they clearly director wise know, okay, Cena's the one to watch now, so we get to see Cena, and in the crowd they're watching Baron Corbin and AJ Styles walk around because they don't know we should be watching Cena. So that gets a little disjointed. I think 6 people, you need a cage or something like that. You just can't have a 6-man open match. Um, Oh yeah, EC3 already is headed to he's already in NXT. The stuff that's showing, if I'm understanding this correctly, stuff that's showing on Impact is stuff that's already been recorded. They have the rights to show it, so they're just showing it. I think Impact's been really cool lately, and WWE understands this. They with kind of releasing all the gimmicks, so everybody can do whatever they want with their gimmick being the broken gimmick. That's why we got it as quick as we did. EC3 showing up at the Royal Rumble night before NXT, all that stuff. All the things we're seeing now are filmed before the Rumble. So that's when he had a contract with Impact. So Impact riding out what they have is at least they're not being like Lucha Underground was with Ricochet, making him wait 90 days and doing all that bullshit to him. So we can be happy for that. EC3 is fighting for the new NXT title with 5 other guys. Yeah, exactly. He's EC3's in NXT. So it's just we're gonna see. Oh, hey, we hit 10. We are at 11. All right, guys, we're gonna do a giveaway. Holy! All right, let me go grab the stuff we're gonna give away. Give me 1 second. If you do want to be included in the giveaway, do give me a +1 in the chat. I'll put your name into the giveaway spinning wheel, and we will spin it. I'm sorry, I can't really turn around the computer. You wouldn't be able to see it anyway. Um, so. All right, so. All right, guys. Yep. So put those +1s in. I'll go grab the stuff that we're gonna be giving away. Jeez. All right, guys. So I have give away this warrior. That warrior is one of my favorite warriors to customize. He has an awesome face. He's got a screaming face. He's got knee pads, tassels, armbands, and comes with a white winged eagle belt. One of my favorites. So we'll give it away now. I'll give you guys another about 30 seconds here to get your name in there. Popcom's got it. Jamie Marshall, Trevor Frick, Jacob Luna are all in. If you are in, now's your chance. Give me a +1 in the chat. And like I was saying, we're going to fire through. Well, I'm running out of battery over here. So we will see. All right, guys, got another 10 seconds. Pop in Luna. Pop. Ninja. Trevor. Okay, guys, so I got Jacob Luna, Trevor Frick, Jamie Marshall, and Popcom in. And I'm going to spin that wheel. I'm going to spin it twice. Just to make it a little fair here, I guess. Oh, there we go. All right, spinning the wheel once. Sorry for the silence, folks. All right. So that was one spin, and we're going to give it a second spin now, and here's going to be our winner. If and when this thing is slow, huh? It's only a couple names. All right, and the winner of the figure is Jacob Luna. All right, Luna dude, you ended up winning. You got that warrior. I think it's one of the best warriors out there, so do enjoy. Please do. I'm going to throw my email in here right now. Contact me with your information. It is BobbyT at 5AliveVP at gmail.com. All right. So, all right, guys, we're actually going to die here pretty soon. I know we didn't really get into Raw all that much, but we'll fire through. We'll give a good old thumbs up, thumbs down. We'll do it the quick way because there was a lot of thumbs up and there was a lot of thumbs down from this event. So Kurt Angle comes out and has his announcement, and Roman Reigns comes out all pissed off about Vince McMahon. I give this a thumbs up. I like that it showed Vince McMahon saying like, hell, I don't care who you are. You ain't gonna push me around. I'm Vince McMahon. So big old thumbs up to Vince McMahon. I did like that. Sasha Banks versus Deville. I like that Banks and Mandy Rose are dressing up like each other. Like I said, if this turns into a tag team, that'll be really cool. Seeing established tag teams in the women's division. Banks wins this one. Pretty solid though. Liked it. Miz TV features Balor and Rollins, which then ends up becoming a match later on in the night. It's okay, whatever. Bar versus Miz Taraj, really good, but the Bar ends up winning it. Says straight up, look, dude, we're done. All right, we're finished here. This is bullshit. We've beaten all these guys. We want to go over to SmackDown. So that I hope does happen in the shakeup. Cena comes out, challenges the Undertaker. Honestly, going back to who gives a shit, man. Taker's not going down, and Cena's looking for a reason to be raised back up. So who cares? Um, Braun Strowman, I love that he says the Symphony of Destruction. You're so lucky that that's as far as it could have went. Totally, absolutely love Braun right now. Balor versus Rollins, awesome match. These two dudes are always awesome against each other, though. Balor wins again over Rollins. I can't wait to see these guys wrestle more. They could wrestle every day, and we're good, guys. So yeah, Luna, do please get over there and email me maybe before this phone dies. I'm gonna go till this thing dies out. So guys, if it does die out, remember you bought it because you love it, and that's all that matters. I'm Bobby T. Like, share, and subscribe, and all that stuff. And we're gonna keep talking about Raw. Um, that's funny. Yeah, hey, we make some funny stuff. All right, so I think I may be dying here pretty soon. Oh no! So yeah, look, Balor Rollins, I could watch him wrestle forever. I think these guys could put over a boot, and I'd buy the boots T-shirt. Um, AJ's getting sick of the Shinsuke coming out and talking shit. So AJ kind of giving him the "How about you shut your mouth?" And I'm loving that AJ is now starting off all of the shows. We got AJ versus Rollins. No, no, it's not the computer, it's the phone. I am not done. I'm gonna go until this thing kicks me off, guys. Do not worry. So if it cuts me off in the middle of a sentence, that's why I did my sign out. You don't have to leave quite yet. It's just I am firing off. Luna again, go get back there and give me that email. Look, it is there in the chat. Um, all right, so going back, Styles, like I said, loving that he's opening up shows. Why Rusev? Why does Rusev have to lose? He's not that kind of heel, guys. He's an over heel. This is stupid. He does win by the he wins by disqualification because Nakamura steps in to fight off the heels and all this. If this is what these matches are going to be, then just don't make the match. There's nothing there. There's no reason for it. It doesn't build to WrestleMania. Bludgeon Brothers versus Jimmy Uso and Big E. Don't know what this is all about. Does Jay Uso have to go to court and the other guys need to go take some time off? Seemed like a slapdash kind of thing, which seems to be SmackDown's way lately, which is kind of sad here. Um, I did like the match, but it always ends up in the squash with the Bludgeon Brothers, and I just don't care. I want to see a good back and forth. Asuka gets interviewed by Charlie Caruso. Good interview. Asuka's English is phenomenal. That's gonna suck because they can't use it against her anymore. That oh, you can't speak English. Nah, she rips out English pretty rad. Um, so after a cheap shot from James, a match between the two is underway. So Asuka versus Mickey James. You kind of again know what's going to happen here because Asuka's hot right now. She's not losing to Mickey James. Get out of here. Why would that happen? She didn't lose to her back in NXT. Not happening now. So we get Nia Jax versus Joan King. And who cares? Why Joan King? It's just an unknown jobber. If you're not going to put 4 jobbers against her, then why would you have it happen? Naya is just whatever. They're starting to build her as a little bit of a sympathetic character, but this is your monster. You don't have a sympathetic monster. Um, yeah, I think Asuka wins the title here. Jacob Luna chiming in says, "Do you think Asuka will win?" Yeah, I think so. Everything seems to build in that direction. It sucks that Charlotte's going to have to be the one to eat the pin. They're going to have to. They're going to be very conflicted on that one, but it's kind of got to happen. Um, Next up on the card here, Asuka does arrive officially on the Blue Brand. Issues all of her. Yeah. Okay, again, whatever. We get Bobby Roode versus Jinder Mahal. They're building towards this WrestleMania thing. We talked about this earlier. Are they going for a three-way for the U.S. title? Why not do an 8-man open tag, or I'm sorry, an open ladder match would be awesome, and it makes perfect sense. It makes for a really, really good TV. This match sucked. Who even cares? All right, Naomi versus Carmella again. Still, if they're not, they need to have her cash in that thing soon. It's getting old. It's too much. It's too much a part of her gimmick, and it just no one cares. Shane McMahon comes out to announce Sammy versus KO, and they basically give the right response of, "Dude, you're totally trying to screw us here." Um, yeah, it gives them a reason to move her to SmackDown. Exactly. Um, I don't know, man. Yeah, I'm just really kind of disappointed in all of this. Really, we get the tag team battle royal, which so Braun Strowman defeats Titus Worldwide, the Revival, Heath Slater, and Rhino, and Carl Anderson and Gallows. This just weakens everything. Why can't we have Strowman in a regular match? Why did he have to beat up on tag teams? You just squashed your tag teams. That that your tag teams are squashed. It's stupid. It's just stupid. I'm sorry, that was the Raw result. I put the wrong thing, but still, it's fucking stupid. Um, Stop it. I feel like I'm like talking to my daughter. Like, you stop it. But they just keep going. Yeah, Zayn fired off a pretty good promo, and Owens was really good too. So I'm very happy going into WrestleMania. We'll see what happens here. I think overall they're gonna figure it out. They have too many good pieces to put together bad matches. I think the matches may not make fully make sense, but they're gonna be good. So um Martin has been stop pointing. Yes. Charlotte going back to Raw would be good. Maybe she could point herself back to Raw. Oh wait, is she pointing over here? Maybe you point over here. So guys, hey, thank you very much. I will be on vacation. Probably won't see any new videos from us until the live episodes, which has kind of been the deal lately, but we're going to get back into produced episodes. We have a few recorded. Our Patreon at 5AliveVP actually is for our Patreon. It's for all of our other stuff. Our Instagram, Twitter, Facebook. You can see pictures at 5Live, or I'm sorry, hashtag 5Live Toy Picks is where you see all the awesome toy picks. Saturday night being our live toy show. We do giveaways on that sometimes. When we reach up to 300 subs, we're going to give away a Sub Zero PCS statue. This thing is gigantic, quarter scale. Go check out our video for that. Do share as much as possible. We do t-shirt giveaways and all that nonsense. It's good stuff, guys. I really love the Five Live family. You guys have been coming through a lot lately. We're getting more and more live viewers, which means we're going to get more and more subs, which means more and more giveaways. Congrats again to Jacob Luna winning the again, one of my favorite Ultimate Warriors. That white belt is just too cool, man. So hey, remember, everybody here, you bought it because you love it, and that's all that matters.